government is in a state of chaos. The Speaker of the House of Representatives has now been removed from office. He just got voted out. So this is the first time in U.S. history that this has ever happened. We are in uncharted territory. So here's what happened. Over the weekend, the U.S. government was headed for a government shutdown. That's because the Democrats and the Republicans could not agree on a government funding bill. On Saturday, the leader of the Republicans in the House of Representatives, Kevin McCarthy, comes up with a new government funding bill. So it basically gives the Democrats everything that they're looking for. No spending cuts, no changes to border security, federal disaster funding, everything minus Ukraine funding. But you have to remember that McCarthy is a Republican, and the Republicans control the House of Representatives. So McCarthy is Speaker of the House. And he gives the Democrats everything that they're looking for. So the Democrats are so happy about this. They're so happy with the new government funding bill. Only one Democrat votes no. 90 Republicans vote no. So the 90 House Republicans are furious. They collectively said that McCarthy's bill is an extension of the Democrats' policies. So Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz said on Sunday that he's going to file a motion to vacate. So this essentially means that he's going to put up a vote of no confidence against Speaker McCarthy to kick him out, essentially. Gaetz filed the motion on Monday. They voted on it Tuesday, which is today. All the Democrats voted against McCarthy, along with enough Republicans to kick him out. The vote was 216 to 210. McCarthy is no longer the Speaker of the House. So this is the first time in U.S. history that this has ever happened. So listen, I already warned you about this conflict in my previous videos. I said that Congressman Gaetz is going to file the motion, and Speaker McCarthy, I told you, he responded to Gaetz by saying, bring it on. Gaetz brought it, and McCarthy is now gone. Republican Congressman Steve Womack said, and I quote, "The office of Speaker of the House of the United States House of Representatives is hereby declared vacant." So many House Republicans supported McCarthy, and McCarthy had some diehard allies. Other House Republicans, they just wanted their side in the House of Representatives to have unity. Republican Congressman Tom Cole said about the motion to vacate, they're willing to plunge this body into chaos and this country into uncertainty. Congressman Gaetz responded, it's the other way around. Chaos is Speaker McCarthy. Chaos is somebody we cannot trust. So the House Democrats took McCarthy's gift. They voted in favor of his government funding bill. Well, all of them voted yes, minus one. And then shortly after, they kicked him out. So McCarthy thought that he won some Democratic allies, but nope, not a single one. Leader of the Democrats in the House, Hakeem Jeffries, said, the Republicans must find a way to end the House Republican Civil War. Now, I want you to know the consequences. Well, first of all, this is messed up because, again, this is the first time in history that this has ever happened. Second, Speaker of the House, that is a very important role. In the line of succession, if the president goes down, then you have the vice president that takes over, right? If the vice president goes down, the next in line is Speaker of the House.
Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 15. It reads, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Israel, Yahweh, Ba'Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shai, Roha Rokakodash. Double honors to the mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep, the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness, sincerity. Again, I'm going to say shalom. And that's the state of your so-called America, Babylon the Great, virgin daughter of Babylon. It's a circus that's going under real quick. And it should be an eye-opener, especially for so-called people, the diaspora, jammed up in politics. Okay? America is on its way out. You have something called the BRICS nations, led by Russia and China. Okay? And that audio speaks for itself. Now you have a country wherein if you lose Biden, which is probable because he's aged and ill, they will be left with Kamala Harris. And she don't really have a clue. And I'm just saying, if she was to suddenly, it's just a hypothetical. If something happened with the VP, guess what? Now you have an America. You have an America that's without a House Speaker. No one to do oversight for the United States of America. Okay? And that's just the Lord just taking his wicked kingdom down as he did ancient Egypt. Okay, we're going to get some scriptures and I end it. Okay? We're going to get some scriptures and I end it. You can't really get around it. Let's get some classic. Let's get the classic. I'm going to make this real short because I have to be at that job early in the morning. Luke 11:17. Okay. It says, but he, knowing their thoughts, said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and a house divided against a house falleth. And the Democrat Republican Party, that's finished, man. They all on their way out. Okay. America's going to be judged. There's no saving America. Right? It's just, it should be jaw-dropping to many people that this just manifests. Okay. You have a condition where Zelensky, I need 350 billion plus, done. The minute the House Speaker says no more funding, he's canned. It's just something to think about. Okay? The elite plan is to bring in a nuclear war, but they'll be confounded when Yahushua and the host of heaven shows up in the midst of that. That's what's really going to play out. America will be destroyed in nuclear fire. That's imminent. This forever war agenda with Russia and China, that's suicide. But that's literally what America's pushing. Okay, so it's important to consider this truth. Okay, because once the missiles come this way, it's done. They even did this emergency broadcast. And I believe that emergency broadcast is the warning of this escalation of this war. Because now this war is going into escalation mode. And America's not prepared to take on Russia and China and Iran. Okay, they lost most of their weapons. I don't want to say most, but they lost more than 50% of their arms with the Ukrainian conflict. Okay, so there's no way they could take on these BRICS nations. And the world is on to the elite. Okay, the BRICS led by China and Russia. I've been saying this and I'm going to continue to say it. That Sarmat is out there to destroy America, not Ukraine. And time is just ticking. It's thinning out. And I can imagine the other nations, they're laughing at America right now. It's the biggest joke in the universe. Okay? And painfully, 2 parts of Israel is a big joke for partaking in its goofery while we're witnessing the fall of this place. Let's bring in a few more scriptures. I'm going to end it. Okay. Let's read the classic in Matthew 12:26. Reads, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Okay. Let's read more. Let's read 25. And Jesus knew their thoughts, Mashiach Yahushua, and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. That's plain with America. If you can't see the elite, the oligarchs, okay, those families from BlackRock to the Vanguards to the Soros to the Rockefellers, if you can't see these people not pulling the strings now, I don't know what to tell you. I don't blame McCarthy for walking away. Okay, at least he tried to stand for the people, but the elite say what they say, and they'll say it's final. Okay, so don't be mad at Israelite groups for calling on salvation, for calling on the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to get the hell out of America. Because America's about to get lit up in fire, man. That's plain upon tables. And that's a warning for you Negroes that love this place. From you entertainers in Hollywood, okay, boule Negroes, sports entertainers, all y'all. If y'all think this place safe, y'all gonna get caught out there, man. Okay? It's not a good look for this country. I mean, I'm rejoicing. I'm praying the Lord about to set this thing off, but, you know, it's a build-up. It's a build-up, okay? Verse 26. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Okay. And this kingdom is on his way out. Let's see if there's any more. Let's go to Isaiah 30. For the two parts of our people that trust America. How you going to trust in a place that's about to get lit up in hellfire? It's coming. All right. Isaiah 30:1, it reads, woe to the rebellious children that said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. From the top, get that right. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with their covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Okay? And that's taking on the ways of America. Okay? What happened a few days ago is very serious. Okay? It's a very serious ordeal, and it's not a good idea to pretend you're safe here. Didn't the Most High say, gather yourselves together, Zephaniah 2:1-3, before the decree bring forth? Well, that decree is coming. That Sarmat, I'm going to wear that one out. That Sarmat, it's out there. And one day the Lord going to just have, you know, he's just going to have that judgment play out. They didn't test that PA system for nothing. And you got this fear mongering that they put out radiation and all this stuff coming through your phones. Look, man, they're dropping chemtrails on us 24/7, so no one's worried about that nonsense. They test that PA system because it's almost time. And America's about to go. So 12 tribes of Israel, y'all better repent, man. Let's carry on. Isaiah 30:2. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. That's for all you simple Negroes that believe in America. Your precious America, okay, living with massa and oppression, that's about to burn away. And if you don't repent, you're going to burn away in this judgment. Okay? Verse 3, Isaiah 30:3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And it's a bunch of confused vessels in America, especially in America. Bunch of damn zombie walkers, crackheads, you name it. That's the one thing they push is confusion and madness. Why the Lord about to judge this place? Okay? And this judgment's going to intensify. But I won't keep y'all Israel. I just want to give you that heads up. To give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Israel, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Mashiach Yahushai. Double honors to the mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep, the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness, sincerity. Israel, I love y'all. We got next. Shalom.